was the new toy.
I like that one. Seeing like the commercial part that they did with the live action there.
I wish those were like real toys that you could actually buy.
So they're not then?
But no.
Okay. Guys, because that would have been the perfect, that would have been the perfect, product thing. Like, it would make sense with within the show.
Yeah.
I mean,
but
yeah,
it's not real.
But yeah, I don't have a lot of experience with toys like that myself, but I do, I have been watching a lot of, it does, there are a lot of toys like that,
yeah.
For sure.
And I also like how the head review was, like, the real, the full-size one.
Yeah?
Like, I think it was a 3D model. Like,
was it? I don't know.
Yeah, like, how it looked just a little bit, I don't know, more 3D.
Yeah. Well, if it was, it wasn't too conspicuous, which is good. Like, it's good to, if you have a 3D model, it's better when it's, when you don't notice that it's,
yeah.
I don't know, when it's worked well into the show, which I think it was, I guess. How did Hater get out of the ice? I thought he was inside the ice ball at the end.
I'm not sure either. Did the car, go into the ship?
Well, yeah, because she, jumped off. Oh, wait. Did she take the gun? Did she take the freeze ray off of it?
No, she didn't.
Oh, so then the car would have had to have remained outside of the ship, I think.
Yeah.
Or I don't know, or maybe it froze itself from the inside. I don't know how it worked. It was an okay episode. It wasn't anything of Wander or Sylvia, right?
Oh yeah.
This was.
There weren't any at all.
An entirely Wanderless episode.
I think if there was a toy of Wander, a plush would be good. It's harder for me to imagine a plastic.
I can imagine one actually. There are ways to simulate. I've seen hairy creatures done in plastic before. It works sometimes.
Yeah.
Just simplify it. You don't have to go full Pixar and animate every hair on it. They're cartoon characters.
Yeah. Well, I guess that was that episode. That was the Black Cube.
That was everything I could have wanted out of an episode. I at first I thought it was just a joke character, but I like the little Black Cube of Darkness. I like that episode. I like the scenery in it. I like how it was in black and white. Yeah.
And that's another villain on the list of villains that Wander has reformed.
Yeah. I know. Yeah, which is good. It gives context to him just driving away in his car, in the earlier episode. That would have been fine on its own as a joke, but they went with it, and I like that.
I like he just goes in an apartment.
Yeah, he lives in an apartment. Yeah,
I'm really not sure if he's always lived there, or
I don't know.
Since he gave up trying to be evil because he didn't get the ring.
Yeah, I don't know. At one point, he was, enough of a villain to be, invited to, that party thing. So, I think he's just had, some bad luck and just... Yeah. He has no hands, so can't really have a ring of power without hands. But yeah, I'm just really glad that they did... I really like that episode, the fact that it exists.
Yeah, it is good.
Yeah.
Those two guys were twins.
Mm-hmm.
Thought they were the same person, but...
Yeah. One thing, those guys were making fun of him because they're different, but, tons of characters in the, except for those brothers, no other two characters look the same.
Yeah, that's true, it's a weird thing, in an alien society,
Yeah.
Maybe it's the shape.
People, I don't know, it was just an interesting episode, For a moment, I thought, when he was on the bridge, I thought they were gonna, I thought the cube was gonna, jump, but, what would that even do? I don't think he needs, he needs, I assume he needs, I don't know, does he need to, did he wake up? He had an alarm clock or something, right?
Oh, yeah.
Something like that, so he sleeps. I don't think he needs to eat or breathe. I don't know. I don't know how he works.
And apparently, it's pretty easy to like once you've sucked someone's soul to return it to them, I guess, because that happened like a few times this episode.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what the ending was reference to something like it was reference to something specific, like especially the way they're.
Something in black and white, probably.
Yeah, I think so. Like I mean, he was only trying to help you all, but but you did this to him or something. Like I don't know. I know that's a reference to something. Like I don't know. Oh, and then there was I don't know with the mob, Frankenstein, but like there's the movie Frankenstein, but like I think it was something else that was specifically. Yeah. Also, like one of them held up a square noose, which was. I don't understand the functionality of that. Like, there are many flaws with that. But yeah, they really went with it. I like that.
That was the eye on the skull ship.
I like that one. I think like one thing that Wonder did as well. Like it when it does like different formats, it works well. Like,
I do especially like. I mean, there are more like experimental type of episodes like in the second season. I mean, this one and the Black Cube one.
Yeah.
And things like that. Like the one where there were two different like screens happening at the same time.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. And then the thing with the toy too. Like I don't know, all of them like they're different and they work pretty well.
Yeah, they help mix things up a lot. I mean, and I like with this one we got to see more of like more of the Watch Dogs, like more of the Watch Dogs' lives.
Yeah, and they really like they're honestly pretty separated from Hader's whole thing.
Yeah, well, I don't know. There's like the Watch Dogs that are like his inner circle of Watch Dogs, I guess.
Yeah, well, which are probably the ones who were at his business meeting. The brainstorm, I think. Like the ones that sit around that table. Yeah,
I know. We got to see what's his name, Commander Tim, Captain Tim.
Captain Tim, yeah. I think this was the first time we've seen Captain Tim again since his titular episode.
Yeah, and I'm surprised that I mean, I was expecting eventually for them to have a Wander event from the eyes of a watchdog, but I'm kind of glad that Wander didn't actually pop up in the episode. I don't think he didn't have to show up for it to be an interesting episode.
I bet Wander watches the show.
When he spends a lot of time on the Skull Ship, definitely.
Yeah, he does.
So he's probably a fan. Yeah. Local news channels support them, and there's some in the clips in the transition clips or whatever. There's some pictures. I mean, a lot of them were just pictures of dogs with sunglasses, but some of them I saw for a second or something like that. There were some good images in there saw what I thought was pixel art of Lord Hader. Looked okay. It looked good. So what looked like a painting of Hader or something. I don't know. It only appeared for a second or something, but that was interesting. It reminds me a lot of the format of this. Reminds me a lot of that one, the Fixing It with Seuss.
Oh yeah. I bet Andy got those pictures just Google searching Lord Hader. Or,
yeah. Also, I do like how, whenever he's sitting in the chair, he keeps turning his head to face the camera. But who's filming it? Does he just The only thing I can assume is that he just has since it's just him, he has a timer or something on the cameras. It's he just has to keep turning. He can't just have somebody naturally do that.
Yeah.
But somebody had to have been filming it because he was when he's in the hallway with the I don't know.
Maybe Toner was filming it.
Oh yeah, Toner. I'd like to meet Toner, that watchdog. I also want to know what Lord Hader was printing out.
Yeah.
I mean, there are many number of things. Maybe another love letter or something for Lord Dominator.
Yeah. And they were all afraid of the T-shirt cannon.
Oh yeah, that. I mean, I guess as Giuseppe said, they have big heads that are mostly eye. So T-shirt cannons are not good news.
Yeah. Well, they are all eye, except for sometimes they do things that an eye shouldn't be able to do.
Yeah, I still don't understand. I know as little as I did when I first started watching the show how they eat.
Yeah. And in this episode, there was a moment where Andy, like, he exhaled or something, and it looked weird.
That's at the beginning of the episode, like, at the beginning of the episode, for a moment, I thought this was going to be like a employee training video. Mm-hmm. I mean, from the format of it. I mean, I like how it was, but like, I could imagine it could have been an employee training video if they wanted to. That would have been
another thing they could have done, like based on the very start of the episode. That would have been neat is if it it wasn't a show or something. It was like a first person, like the whole episode, like you were somebody. I don't know.
I don't know. Well, yeah, I like that episode. Mm-hmm. Wait, what was his name again? Andy?
Andy.
Yeah, Andy. Okay.
That was the secret planet.
In which Wanda and Sylvia hide away in the middle of a giant executor. Is that the one?
Yeah, the one with the long neck?
Well, no. The one that's just a bunch of eggs.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's Execute.
Yeah, a bunch of cracked eggs. Yeah. Like, that's what that looked like. Yeah. I think I like that episode. I mean, because this is the first time they've actually really done anything that's, like, a solid, like, permanent... I mean... Yeah, they've done something that, like, can help people, like, for the long term. Mm-hmm. Which I like.
It is at least one planet that Dominator does not know about.
Yeah.
If she doesn't know about it, she can't do anything to it.
Mm-hmm. And, yeah. It's got a bunch of people. You got the Jawas, the nose people, the cameras, and who's like their child is a phone. Yeah. Which I mean, conceptually that makes sense. Like the idea that phones are like the next generation. But like in any other sense, it doesn't really. I'm not seeing what goes on with that.
Yeah, and like the guys who are wearing cloaks, like. When they talked, the cloak hole moved, like the watchdogs, like.
People. That's an interesting thing. Yeah, and the what was it? Then the real estate people. There's just a continuous explosion. Like, what was going on there? It was just like to stop the explosion. All they had to do was cut the wire, and it I don't know. I guess in the world of Wander, there's.
And I like how the real estate people were the only ones to, like, react to Wander saying that he wasn't a real estate agent. Like, he's like, and he held up a sign.
Yeah. I mean, because that's business that people are doing. I guess I'm trying to think, have there been any other statues of Wander?
I don't know.
Because, that was, if not, then that was his first statue, his first,
his first planet conquered.
Yeah, he could be up on the leaderboard.
Yeah.
I mean...
Or really just a question of how far down the leaderboard goes, but I mean, are there, villains who only have one planet?
Yeah, there were, right? Because, at one point, Hater had only one planet, right? Or something like that?
I'm not sure if it's, if it's exactly that. I do remember that, visually, but I think, what they said was, you only have one planet in this system, or something, so it's not, it's not exact.
Okay.
But yeah, if they have people who only own one planet, it's gonna... There are gonna be a lot of people on that leaderboard.
Yeah, I mean, that's why it goes down so far. Yeah. I did like Sylvia in this, because, I liked how Sylvia understood what was going on. I mean, she's not stupid with this. So she knew, she didn't know exactly what was going on, but she knew the general idea that Wander was, he was going to make friends somehow. Mm-hmm. So I liked her.
I mean, yeah, and I like how she didn't, hear a tree falling over or something, and doesn't even look behind her.
Well, I mean,
she looks to the left and to the right.
Yeah.
And continues her work. Mm-hmm. And making something inside or underground or something like that, that is a pretty good solution to not being seen from space.
I don't know, the scale of planets though, I'm still not entirely sure, I mean, I don't know, it's still hard to think about, because are they exactly as, I guess, I don't know,
I think
it's ambiguous.
Yeah.
I think.
I think there have been smaller planets than that one, but it was a pretty small planet.
So there's the Lonely Planet, and then this was the Secret Planet.
Yeah.
But were there any titles of planets in it that we've seen?
I'm not sure.
The planet. Overall, I hope we get to see it eventually. Like, I mean, the Club Wander, Wander.
How do you make sure like for 100% certain that that you have a procedure that you could use to hide from Dominator? You plan it.
Ah, gotcha.
That was the Bad Hatter.
I like that one. I mean, we got to. It gave us more backstory with like the hat, but also like Wander. I mean, like,
Yeah.
I'm curious to know what Wander I'm curious to know what Wander was doing before he had his hat, and I guess before he met Sylvia.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, we still don't know to this point where Wander came from, right?
Nope.
Huh. Interesting.
He probably helped out Jeff. That may have been a different point.
Wait, Jeff?
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
Jeff?
Yeah, the villain Jeff, like the former villain.
Oh, Major Threat?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Jeff Threat.
Yeah, I like, it's just, Jeff is just such a, name that, I don't know, you're talking about anyone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The one thing I kind of wish I'd seen, one thing I wish they'd done, near the end was that, when it was spewing out all that stuff, I'd have liked to have seen stuff that it started, mixing, I mean, just because, I don't know, a glitter bazooka, a unicorn, but with a chainsaw instead of a horn.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that would be cool. Actually, a unicorn with a chainsaw instead of a horn, that might be something. I'm still not entirely sure what Lord Dominator, who she really is. But I think if it was lava unicorn, maybe that would work.
Or at least if it. Oh, it doesn't have to be lava, but at least it matched her color scheme.
Yeah. Lava chainsaw, transparent orange chainsaw.
Yeah. Hater, he doesn't. For one thing, he doesn't know what Dominator wants. At all. And also he doesn't want what he needs.
Yeah. He's he's in denial about a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Just definitely got problems, problems leading, an army, problems.
He's a very problematic guy, just in general. But he's endearing.
Yeah.
And we want to see him win, but I don't know. Yeah. We want to see him do something. We want to see him happy.
Yeah, well, yeah. And he just have some people who like him.
Yeah.
Wander peepers, remember
people who don't
Yeah.
He doesn't want them to like him, but yeah.
Remember peepers is during the end credits scene of an episode, he was we had a bunch of memorabilia of him and Hater, and he was destroying it and putting it back together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Sylvia's realistic horse noise was weird.
When did that happen?
Right before they started jumping up the fountain of stuff up to the skull ship.
I must not have have they not done that before?
I'm not sure.
I don't know. I thought
it seemed out of place.
Huh. I must not have noticed it, but yeah. It is I don't know, maybe if I've pointed out before, but it is interesting seeing the shape of the characters and stuff, especially Wander and Sylvia, especially Wander with his hat, of course.
Yeah.
When they're put together, the shapes of their characters complement each other. And Wander is he's skinny with a big head. Sylvia has a skinny kind of upper head neck thing, but a larger bottom. So yeah. So is that planet that they were on? It has that appeared before? It looked familiar.
Maybe. I don't know. But
then it might just be because it's just we've seen so many different planets that they're gonna look familiar somehow.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure the voice of the hat salesman was the voice of the Mad Hatter from Disney's Alice in Wonderland cartoon, which the title is also a reference to.
But I don't. Oh yeah, that. But I've heard that voice somewhere else. It has to be that exact voice. I don't know. I've heard that voice somewhere else. I haven't seen that actually. So
oh, you haven't?
I don't know. Oh. I don't know where I'm recognizing it from. I don't know. Or a voice really a lot like it. I'm not sure.
Well, I'm sure that voice actor has done other things with
Yeah.
that voice. I don't know.
I'm gonna look that up sometime.